that Pete Hegseth is on a warpath right now, saying that he doesn't want any more fat people in the army.
No more fats. No more fats. No more.
You'd be, buddy, if he walked up to you, he'd spit on you.
Dude, he'd have the fucking calipers out immediately. He'd be like, "Fucking, let's see that gut." Just pinch it.
Hegseth declares war on fat generals.
Dude, everybody thought this was gonna be so funny too, because everybody's like, he's calling in all the generals, and they're like, "Oh my god, this is like World War III," and then he's like, "No, he just called them in to call them fat."
Everyone step on your scales. Hegseth's coming through. Yeah, it's hilarious though.
Yeah. I mean,
that being said, if you're going to be in the army, you shouldn't be fat.
Yeah, for sure. You're like, he's just like, yo, we can't have fat fucking people in the army.
Goes both ways though. If I was
minimum requirements for testing every year. And
yeah, it's not crazy, but
you got to be able to jog a 5K.
Buddy. Yeah. However, if you were in another country's army and you did see a fat army coming at you, honestly, be pretty scary.
You think you'd be scared of the fat army? But they
just Jurassic Park water.
Yeah, but then they're just like, he's like, all right, they're tired now. Get them.
Okay, but he just falls on you. You just tell me, buddy, fat guys, fat strength.
Yeah.
You're telling me you weren't stronger when you were like fucking really fat?
I mean, you can throw the weight around a little bit.
Yeah.
Just like kind of offensive lineman style.
If like a 350-pound guy falls on you, you're dead.
Yeah. I mean, none of this seems even important anyways, because you're like, he's talking about like, oh, this is like fucking the Civil War where you're all just charging at each other, and that's what war is. Now it's just like some fucking nerd in a, just behind a screen, just like manning a drone.
Yeah, but he's probably, instead of figuring out the drone, he's just like, taking handfuls of M&Ms and then it starts melting and then there's M&Ms short-circuiting the drones. Right, and like
it's stuck. It won't stop firing. I don't know what to do.
Fucking fudgesicles dripping into the truck. Short-circuiting the wires. Yeah, that's not what you want.
No, it's not ideal.
But obviously it's become like a bit of a thing and it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Crazy. This is like controversial too. People are like, yeah, women should just have to meet the same standards as men because it's the army.
Right. I'll tell you what. If I've never been in the army.
Really?
I'm new to this country. However, I actually got asked to do a troops thing, but it wasn't going to make sense for me.
Oh, okay.
However, if they would like me to do service, and it is possible for me to take the job, I will do it for half price of deciding who's fat, who's not. If I could have that job in the army where I go around platoon to platoon being like, nah, too big. Like if
basically like a carnival barker kind of dude. Like
I'm the carnival barker guy.
Dude, and you just go guessing everybody's weight.
I guess everyone's weight. Buddy, if you could give me that job, I will do it free of charge. This is my contribution to the American government, is you bring me onto the bases, you let me come around. I want to do the ladies first. Just like, what the fuck is that?
It's kind of like
we got one.
Fat
police. They come and beg over the head, bring him into the fucking army truck, and then they lock him in a room.
They come behind her, they like injection in the neck, and then she's standing there. Goes, it was Ozempic.
Didn't take.
What are you doing in the neck? This looks cool.
I think they shoot him with one of those rhinoceros darts.
What's this? It's Manjaro.
Manjaro, and that fucking right there is going to be a closed jarro of pickles that you've been fucking down. Yeah, so that was a job that I would love to do.
Yeah, that'd be great.
If you're listening, Hegseth,
free
of charge, by the way.
Yeah,
and I won't promote it. This will be a personal.
Yeah. This is just for love of the game.
Love of the game. Walking around, carnival barking people who are too fat and putting them on. I go, you can come back in 2 weeks. No.
Yeah.
I walk in, someone walks by. You know what happens is I sit in a rocking chair, right? Mm-hmm. And I have sunglasses on. They walk by, and all I do is they have to. So it's an empty room, big empty room. They walk by one, and all I say is, if the person's too big, I want to let them out of the army. I go, boom, and then trapdoor. So what happens is they have a trapdoor that goes to a slide that exits them from the army, right?
Yeah.
And it is only triggered by me saying boom, bo-do-do-do-do.
I'm stuck in the trapdoor. Someone please help me.
We need a bigger trapdoor, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you happy with what this army has become? They're so fat they're getting stuck in the trapdoors now.
In a twist of irony, even trapped in the fat door. Boom, bo-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. And that's what I I say, and that's the only thing that triggers the trapdoor, and then they are gone.
So funny because it's like if Gavin Newsom's like the president next in like 2028.
Fats are back.
He's coming in. He goes, all right, you guys all got to put on some weight here. We got to get fat people back.
Everyone's fat again.
You wear a dress. You're wearing a dress. We're not doing any of this not gay bullshit anymore.
I want fucking clowns in a dress. I want fat clowns in a dress. Frankly, he says, every service member at every rank should be required to take a physical fitness test, meet the height and weight requirements. I didn't know there was height requirements.
I mean,
Johnny, you might be fucked.
I mean, there's got to be.
What's the height requirement for the Army? Do you know?
I would say it's like 5 feet.
Yeah?
I mean, you're going to have a soldier who's like 4'1"?
What do you mean? What if he's like a badass? Like Tom Cruise plays a soldier. You're telling me that's unrealistic?
I mean, like
4'10".
4'10". And you know that's probably more for girls.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, there's at some point you're like, this is like a child.
Right. Well, you're considered like, such a deviation from the norm.
Yeah. There you go.
But you're telling me in a real battlefield situation, there would be some benefit to someone who could run through their legs and then, Three Stooges style hit him on the head?
Again, yes. In the fucking Civil War, maybe, where they were just like conscripting 10-year-olds and they were just like, sure, whatever. But like now, I don't think wars are fought like that.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's just like more of a liability.
Yeah, but then if you're fighting someone in like Afghanistan.
What's that? Being in a tank. Yeah.
Being in a tank has a benefit. Then on top of that, going into tunnels, there's a benefit. They bring you to the dungeon in Afghanistan, put you in the things, and then they leave and you just slip out of them.
Suckers.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there a maximum height?
6'8".
There you go. So it's like even like, there's even a max. I mean, that's fair if they go, look.
They're fair.
It's just like, if you're 6'10" walking around, you're a fucking dead man.
You're a liability.
You're a liability.
Too much of an easy target.
Some sniper is just going to take you out in 2 seconds. So, it's fair. They're playing both sides.
He says, frankly, it's tiring to look out at combat formations or really any formation, see fat troops. He says, likewise, it's completely unacceptable to see fat generals and admirals in the halls of the Pentagon leading commands around the country. Yeah, I'll tell you what, if I was in another country and you're watching and you go, this guy comes out to like speak for the army and he's fucking huffing and puffing. He looks like Rob Ford.
It is weird because some of these guys are like 75 though, and you go like, I don't care if like a 75-year-old's like got a couple pounds on him.
Well, you got to be. You're representing You're representing the team.
Yeah.
It's like, buddy,
that sucks. All these users, so I have to like go.
It's like having the Victoria's Secret come out and with their fat chick, with like ugly chicks. It's just like no.
Yeah.
There's a certain level of hotness.
Decorum here.
Yeah, or
I
like my army soldiers hot. Fuckable soldiers.
Or fuckable soldiers. It's like,